This is not the video that I wanted to make this morning, and many of us have not had much sleep, so it's kind of hard to process what has happened. Much of it seems like a blur, and clearly we're all feeling the same feelings this morning. A sense of loss, of sadness, and a sense of dread of what is to come next January. I've never really considered myself a Democrat, but as you know, I am unashamedly pro-democracy and pro-progress and pro-inclusivity and pro-diversity and pro-freedom. And if you watch my coverage regularly, you'll know that my faith in the American electorate to do the right thing was way off. I truly believed that this country was ready to put Donald Trump behind it. And being pro-democracy means accepting the results and coming to terms with what it means. Trump's words last night were, "Can you believe it?" And my thoughts were, no, I can't. I can't believe that this amazing country would choose hate over love, darkness over light, and dictatorship over democracy. It's like his supporters are in a toxic relationship, a love affair with a narcissist. And breaking free of that is just too difficult. Now, it's too early to analyze what went wrong, where we went wrong, why it went wrong, and nor would I seek to apportion blame. But maybe it means that we need to adjust our parameters of what modern America represents. Maybe its default position is the past, the Wild West, the cowboys, the guns, the toxic masculinity. And whilst it may look like that on the surface, I honestly believe that when we dig a little deeper, and in the coming days we will, we shall discover that Trump's offering was compelling to those who feel safer buying into a lie. The lie that he will improve the economy for working people. The lie that he will bring down prices. The lie that he will close the border. The lie that he will end the wars in Ukraine and Gaza. He can't and won't do any of those things without first enriching himself and his enablers. Elon Musk, Vladimir Putin, Harlan Crow, Peter Thiel. Trump got what he wanted, a seat at the table of oligarchs. America will, for the next few years, be ruled by the oligarchs, the misogynists, the Christian nationalists and white supremacists that we feared. And Trump will likely hand over power so he can retire to the golf course. And for the people, owning the libs will be a short-term pleasure, ahead of rising inflation and lower wages, more expensive health care and fewer public services. Trump will once again drive America into the ground. American politics has been like a pressure cooker for many, with almost too much information to process. Trump was an easy out. Choose the shiny object that claims to solve all of your problems without having to do anything. That feeling will be short-lived. The collective amnesia that his supporters have suffered erased a worldwide pandemic recession, erased his mishandling of COVID, erased his incitement of violence at the US Capitol, erased his sexual abuse. I feel sad. Sad for Ukraine, which will now likely lose the war to Russia. I feel sad for the Palestinians, who will now be wiped off the face of the planet. I feel sad for anyone who is not white, straight, a Christian nationalist and male, who just lost many of their rights. And mostly I feel sad for our planet, because a climate change denier just won the presidency. I'm processing why senior officials at the Justice Department and the FBI made critical decisions that clearly compromised their investigation of Trump and his associates' involvement in the 2021 insurrection, why they chose not to. I'm processing why Trump's Supreme Court immunity might have given voters a false sense of security about his innocence. My young daughter chose to wear black to school today. She can feel it, this impending sense of doom for what has happened, her optimism shattered, and honestly, I am as confused as she is. But let me offer some positive thoughts. Trump can't run again. His 2 terms will be up in 2028, and that's if he even makes it to aged 82. And without Trump as a figurehead, I don't see his movement surviving with J.D. Vance or Matt Gaetz at the helm, and most of his appalling plans will be litigated against. Democrats won't go down without a fight. I promise to be here every day, bringing fresh analysis and commentary on the state of America and the rest of the world. European leaders will be scrambling today to protect their alliances if Trump pulls America out of NATO, and I suspect he probably will. The world just got a lot less safe. So it's more important than ever that we stick together, share ideas, and mobilize. I'm Anthony Davis. You can find me here on the 5-Minute News YouTube channel and podcast, on Wednesdays co-hosting Uncovered, and on Sunday on The Weekend Show with MeidasTouch.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Meidas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.